Hi, everybody. I am joined here with the Reverend Rachel Williams, who will be coming to join us at Memorial in August. We're excited about that. And we announced that, of course, last Sunday at all of our services. And we thought that this would be a great time for us to just have a brief introduction with Rachel and let her say hello to everyone. So, Rachel, thank you for joining us today. Really glad to have you coming on board. I'm really excited for the future. But we thought today would be good to let you just introduce yourself a little bit and say hi to your new church family. I guess that's what we'll call it now. So, tell us, say hello, and tell us a little bit about where you were born, where you grew up, stuff like that.
Great. Thanks for having me. Hi, all. I am Reverend Rachel Williams. I am zooming in from Atlanta as we get ready to pack up and move in the next month. I am originally from Key West, Florida. I'm a born and raised Floridian, though we haven't lived there for the last 10 years. I grew up in Central Florida. I'm a pastor's kid, so I've kind of done the moves all over the state. But I call Central Florida home. DeLand, Florida is where I graduated from high school. So if you ask me where in Florida I'm from, it was there. And then kind of made my way north, graduated from Florida State University, go Noles, and then popped around to Texas to then land at Candler School of Theology here in Atlanta, and we haven't left since.
All right. Why don't you mentioned Candler School, and that's where you've done a little bit of your work over the last number of years as well, of course. We mentioned that on Sunday. Why don't you tell us a little bit just about your sort of seminary journey, and maybe here's a curveball. I didn't warn you about this one. What's one of the biggest lessons you learned through your seminary education?
Oh, man. Yeah. So whatever you think you know going into seminary is probably going to be completely taken apart and kind of put back together. Some people call it deconstruction. It wasn't necessarily that, but as a pastor's kid, you think that you have this pretty solid understanding of scripture and church and all of those things. And then they throw you into exegeting texts and looking at scripture really closely and, throw you into church context that you've never been in before. And you realize that you don't know anything
right?
That you thought you did. It's a surprise. A lot of things will surprise you along the way.
Yeah, I think I can totally relate to that. My seminary journey was the same, and my journey with scripture continues to be the same, the deeper I get into it. Hey, talk to us a little bit and tell us a little bit about your amazing wee family.
Sure. So my husband is Nick. He works in software development. He and I we met at Warren Willis Camp, and we have been together now for 11 years. We got married in 2016. So we have moved to multiple states together. We've seen just a lot of growth in our family. And then we welcomed Austin on Halloween 2020. And so he's almost 3 years old, and he loves music. He loves to perform. He's kind of all over the place. I had to lock my door to make sure he didn't just kind of run in today. And then rounding out our family is our dog, Hooch, who is a hound mix and will make himself known, I'm sure, at some point.
Awesome. One more question. You've made a big decision to move your life here to Amelia Island, to Fernandina Beach, and to Memorial. As you think that through now, like, what is the most exciting thing, or what's the thing you're looking forward to most?
Yeah, I think it's meeting everyone. You all did such a good job selling it, but really what sold it was meeting the people that are a part of the congregation. I was excited to be able to interact with people on multiple occasions, but really everyone's been so welcoming. It seems like a really great place, not only to worship, but just to be together, to be in community together. So I'm excited to finally start putting names and faces and seeing people again.
Excellent. Rachel, thank you. Thank you for making time today to have this conversation. We are already praying for you and Nick and Austin, and we are excited for the future together. So thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. I can't wait to see you all August 20th.